defensively that bring the fire on that side.
Stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole.
Fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy and Martin are their backcourt. Zeller is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Wiggins kicks to Rubio, and there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Freak. Kicks it to Wade. Pass to Whiteside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No luck that time either. Miami on defense will put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
So it's Minnesota now. Rubio outside. Wade against Martin. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I tell you what, it makes it look so simple.
Freak kicks to Whiteside. Power down with both hands.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Now here is Martin. Misses from close range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Wade has the open look. They grab their own miss. Whiteside. It's deflected. Rubio with it. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Freak with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Whiteside a screen. Wade kicks to Whiteside. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up, and that one's good. Wiggins.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Stolen by Wade. Plays it in off the breakaway. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Kevin Martin on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. 5th on the list, Andrew Wiggins.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Minnesota. Freak kicks to Bosch. Wade against Martin, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Bosch. And that's now 6 points for Wade. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Martin attacking. That's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Whiteside. That's good. Whiteside's got his second basket. Timberwolves trick. Now Rubio. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Bosch, no one around him. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Towns. 16th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounding.
Pass the ball, then take a bad shot. Completely unselfish.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. The Heat leading by 7. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
I asked him what the main reason was for the disappointing record so far. He said, it's not that easy to put a finger on, but we seem to lack that killer instinct. We don't have the confidence to finish teams off, even when we've got them on the ropes. Let's see if they can change their luck tonight, guys.
Thanks, Doris. One has to be reminded, though, the season is still very early on.
You're right, Kevin. It is still early. Guys have to avoid getting down on themselves and just play basketball with some confidence.
Here's Freak, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. To the inside, here's Dragic. Wiggins with the block, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here are the Heat now. 8-point game. Castillo, and it's Miami with another.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Rubio, the pass to Muhammad. The dish to Wiggins. Inside, and Muhammad kicks to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rubio misses.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And the Heat, another 3.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Shot from the wing, and that's not going to go. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Miami ahead. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter. A different look for Miami. Hansbrough's checked in for Stoudemire. Deng comes in for Winslow. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. And then for Minnesota, Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Zeller comes in for Boozer. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Martin. On the court for Minnesota. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Cody Zeller out there with Gorgui Dieng. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rubio outside. He kicks to Muhammad. Six on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Stokes is checked in for Chris Bosh. And so he makes both from the line.
Perhaps that'll be the start of a turnaround because he's been ice cold from the line all game long.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Hansbrough dishes to Deng. And here's Freak. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Here's Stokes. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
One aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? for the Heat.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
That drops.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pick by Zeller. And Muhammad kicks to Rubio.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. Wade passes to Castillo. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Rubio dishes to Muhammad. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Wiggins up top. Pass to Muhammad. Rubio with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Deng can't get it to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Dwayne Wade. Obviously a great...
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. If there was a...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Wade and Deng are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Castillo in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Zeller. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz was a big factor. He finished with 13 points, but also put up 4 boards. Games like that one show why his team has been so strong coming out of the gate. They'd like to maintain this pace all season, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Heat now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
He dishes it to Dang. Can't get it to go. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 5. Martin the pass to Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Freak dishes to Dang. Bosch kicks to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. And that one's good. Freak.
You know, Kevin, that's another nice play by a guy who didn't come into this game expecting to produce a whole lot.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. And it's Freak with the rebound.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Outside Bosch. Wade on the wing. Puts it up from 12. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Dang against Wiggins. There's the feed to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. That shot wide open. Rubio's got 5 points so far.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Bosch passes to Wade. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Zeller dishes to Rubio. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. A different look for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Boozer comes in for Ricky Rubio.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Timberwolves trail. Wiggins outside. High arcing shot. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. 5th on the list, Freak.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Here's Pekovic. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Wiggins kicks to Muhammad. Pekovic with a screen. Tries from the block, and he gets it to go. Pekovic has got 4 this quarter.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Free. 1st in free throw percentage. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he sits in the top 15. Powerhouse offensively.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
The Heat making a switch here. Stokes is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Zhang's checked in. Now here's Muhammad. 8 points for him. Outside, Martin. To the middle. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. And the rejection by Stoudemire. They get it back.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Freak with it, and it's Martin picking him up. They get the rebound. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Martin. And that one's good. Martin's got 6 points. The Heat leading by 3. Goes up the baseline, and it's Miami with another. 17 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Muhammad. Begovic with a screen. Here's Martin. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And as we finish.
Give it up for your Heat.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first. Is checked in for Winslow. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Ricky Rubio. And Carlos Boozer is subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Boozer is out there with Wiggins. And it's Zhang in at the small forward. Wiggins dishes to Zhang. Back to Wiggins. To the middle. And Zhang kick hits to Wiggins. From the high post. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the 4th.
Here's Castillo. And stolen by Zhang. Wiggins with it. Down low. Stolen by Bosch. Outside Dang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And it's 7 points for Luol Deng. Timberwolves leading by 5. Wiggins outside. Feeds to Towns. Back to Wiggins. No good with the triple. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Castillo.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 22 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Cody Zeller's checked in for Towns. Martin comes in for Boozer. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Gorgui Deng. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Then kicks to Wade. Down low, right side, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
He feeds it to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good from Freak. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
16 feet away. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Whoa, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Wade on the wing. The 3. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Bosch. Wade dishes to Freak. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.